Alright, thought I'd do another video updating my new living arrangement. Like I said, I got a new house, got a new house with a shop, a nice big basement. That's where I'm at right now. And I'll just show you what it is and some of the ideas I have and whatnot. Anyways, start off with my crazy cat there, sniffing the wood. She doesn't come down here much, so she's probably interested in stuff. This wood here come with the house. Nice and dry, but obviously not that much of it. Only a couple days left burning. A bunch of kindling. Table came with the house. Nice big steel door. Nice and wide. It's like, I think it's a 4-foot door, which is always sweet. You can bring nice big stuff in here. A little water damage there. I noticed this before we moved in. You see, it's just kind of weeping down, taking the paint off the wall there. But that's actually from the chimney outside. Jeez, you can't see much through this window. But up beside there's the chimney. I just need to repoint that, and that'll stop that little leak there. Nothing major. Hasn't rotted anything out yet. Jeez, I can hear the wind down here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually quite nasty outside. Just hear the wind whistling. But yeah, nice big room downstairs, lots of room. Crazy electrical stuff going on. Fairly recent panel. It's got breakers, not fuses. That makes me happy. This thing is the piece de resistance. It is an old Admiral fridge, by the look of it, converted into a cold room. Just have it geared up to store stuff in here. I don't know what I'll ever do with it, but hey, it's kind of neat. If nothing else, it's a good conversation piece. People that used to live here were big into canning, obviously. Got some old jugs. Me old hillbilly jug. Need to put 3 X's on that. Fill her full of booze. Here's what you want, boys. Yeah. Yum yum. Swedish style herring tidbits in wine flavored sauce. Can you say, God, who would eat that crap? But anyways, there's the compressor, evaporator and whatnot for the old frig there. Got a slop sink. There's hookups here for a washer and dryer. That used to obviously be here. We have one upstairs now. It's easier. So I'm not going to bother with putting one down here. Got my hot water tank, pressure tank, pump. You might hear some dripping. Don't know how well you can see in the dark here. Down there. What it is that pipe there goes out to my drilled well, and my drilled well is in the middle of the driveway, and it gets a bit of water in it. Now that water in turn runs down the pipe and into the house. And if you notice the floor here, you can see it's been leaking for a little while, and the cement's all puckered up. Well, the paint's all puckered up. So I'm going to have to repaint here. But anyways, last weekend I figured out why it was doing that. The pipe's just too short, like right against the wall there. So I added that little piece of plastic, and that's changed it from dripping and weeping down the wall to actually dripping into that container. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see there's a garden hose runs down, all the way to the main drain of the house. And that was a problem I had when we first moved in. I had a couple showers, and I ran the water for some reason, and the basement door up here was open. And I walked by the basement door and I heard water running. And I looked over here and that sink was overflowing. And there was water, all around down here. So I had a feeling that probably that union right there would be the place to go. Sure enough, I opened it up. Goop went everywhere, made a big mess, but that cleared the pipe. I got the rest of the crud out of the pipe. It now works fine. So hopefully that won't be an issue again. I think it's just the grading of the pipe. Also the fact that the house was vacant for 10 months and nobody was around to use the water, and all the drain gook would dry right up, and then me taking a shower, it just rushed down and completely blocked it. But yeah, really liking this area. I think I can do some stuff down here. This is going to be my tech bench. You might remember my other videos. I do a lot of computer stuff. I actually had pretty much a full-blown business going shortly before I moved. I had a lot of people coming to me. I was making probably an extra $400-500 a week doing computers, mostly Macs, because they're the money makers, that's for sure. But where I was moving, I decided to get out of it, at least for a little while, just at least to move. And then I got rid of most of my junk too, because, well, I didn't want to haul a truckload worth of computer gear, most of it broken and useless. There was some good stuff there, but, what are you going to do with, 20 old desktops? And now I'm also in a different place. I'm not in the city anymore. I'm out in the boonies, so being out here, the computer business isn't going to be quite as popular. I'll get some people interested, I'm sure, but we'll see how it goes. I don't expect anything like it was in town, but at the same time, now I have a friggin' bench. So that's going to make a big difference for sure, because I've never had a real bench before. Now I'm going to have to set up some stuff. I haven't even looked down here. This isn't the only thing I brought down here at all really much was the shop vac down there to suck up the water when she was leaking the other day. Brought a couple table and some furniture there, crazy old lamp, but nothing much yet. Need a coat of paint down here, I think. This yellow color doesn't really work for me, but see if what the woman thinks. What else? I got a nice oil-fed hot water heater and a new furnace. So that's a bonus. Don't even know that they've barely been used. The furnace doesn't even look like it's been used at all. But the water heater, definitely that's been used because I was using it for a while. But oil's so goddamn expensive right now. I don't know if we're going to bother buying any oil this year. We may just go the route of electric and wood heat upstairs in the fireplace. But we'll find out, I guess, as time goes by. We'll see how things go. And maybe buy oil in the future. I would like to have some as a backup. Yes, Kitty, I know. Yes, look. She's just having fun exploring. I've never seen a cat adjust to a house so fast. I brought her in here when I first moved in a couple weeks ago, and for the first, I'd say hour and a half to 2 hours, she did the usual cat thing where she was skittish, sniffing around the corners and, getting her bearings. Well, after about 2 hours, she'd been around the majority of the house, and she calmed right down, started rolling around, being a big suck like she usually is. And, meowing up a storm like she usually does. So she adjusted really quick. Wow, it's creepy sounding down here. The wind's blowing. I wonder what that is. Oh, I know what that is. It's my vent. I could hear the wind blowing somewhere here. Pretty sure it's right here. It is. Damn furnace vent. sucking all my good heat out. It doesn't matter, it's not warm in here. It's warm outside, it's like 15 degrees outside, so it's not too bad in here. But yeah, another cool thing I thought, found a bunch of old documentation. It's like an old warranty for God knows what. Just ridiculous. Humidifier controls, I've never even seen that. Some gas engine, an electric starter. Frig knows. Just all kinds of random junk. Unfortunately, there's a lot more stuff here when we came and looked at the house, and I told them to leave it, but unfortunately they cleaned it all up, which sucked because there was some stuff I actually wanted. There was a ringer washer down here, which I was thinking would be fucking hilarious to make some YouTube videos with. But they took that, and they also took, there's a nice wood stove down here they took, and a bunch of other tools and stuff that they took, and then actually throughout the whole house there was a bunch more stuff. I was hoping they'd leave, but it has something fun to dig through. But hey, you can't get everything. The house is still a steal of a deal. It's a beautiful house. It's in really good shape. Very little I actually have to do. I mean, this is minor, and so far I think I've dealt with the more major things that are issues in this house at this point. So I'm happy. I'm quite happy. I don't know what else to say about it, except for I like it. I'm thinking this might be Hillbilly Studios down here, probably, down this area. Might start doing some videos, drop a green screen back over here or something, adjust the lighting a bit better so it works better, and then, I could do all kinds of videos. But that also takes time, which I don't have a great deal of at the moment. Once the snow flies maybe, but I'm in full winter mode. I actually stayed up till about midnight or so last night smashing up old pallets that I got for free for my garage. So now I have a bunch of wood for out there, which is good because it gets chilly at night and it sucks being in the cold. So at least now I can work in warmth in my shop. But I could before, but only for a couple days because I was almost out of wood. Anything else exciting? Crazy kitty. I did end up actually getting a new job, so I bashed my thumb last night, as you could see. I pretty much ripped the whole tip right off it. So, where I put my 2 weeks in on Monday, my thumb's sore. It's really shitty out. It's supposed to be like 50 mil of rain, high winds like 80, 90 km. Last thing I want to do is go to work. My work, it's going to be busy most likely, and well, I'm quitting that job, so frig 'em. I don't really care. They can go shove it as far as I'm concerned, because I'm obviously going somewhere else to work for somebody better for a hell of a lot more money. And somebody that might appreciate me more is always a bonus too, so, But that gave me today off, so I'm going to get up to something today. I'm thinking a project out in the shed. I might try to finish cleaning up in there, or maybe even insulate a bit. I realized I keep forgetting, but I have a bunch of plastic down there, though I don't know what shape it's in. It looks pretty old. It might be a little dried out and cracking and stuff, so. But that's no biggie. I do have more. I picked up full roll. Where did I get it? Somewhere. Trying to remember. Anyways, I got a few fruit. I can't talk. But, oh yes, it was from work, that's right. It was in the garbage, slated to get thrown out in a pile of garbage, so I was like, well, frig, it's a full roll of vapor barrier, I'll take that. So. But yeah, I'm very happy with this new place. Just thought I'd do this little update, vlog, whatever the hell you want to call it, just showing the basement, explaining it a little bit, anybody who wants to know anything, feel free to ask, or if you got any ideas. I'm always open to suggestions. But in the meantime, peace.